Westport Academy. We have an appointment tomorrow afternoon.
Lovey, that's a pretty fancy school. I mean, how'd you get on the list?
Good old American know-how. I'll put the diversity card. So if anybody asks, you're half Chinese, but you favor your African-American mama, and I'm a descendant of a Nigerian princess. Hey, Steve.
Hey. Hey, what's up, dog? Those roughneck kids broke off your antenna again?
Nah. Squeegee guy figured out I was paying him in Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Just came from Miss Greer's office. She's pretty mad we missed our English midterm. If she didn't bend over to pick up that pencil I dropped, it'd have been a total waste of time.
I can't believe that she didn't believe our excuse. It was perfectly legitimate. We teenage secret agents for the CIA.
Yeah, well, she's making us take the test, so I guess we better study real hard and pass that makeup exam.
Catch you later, Regina.
Mr. Hightower, we're having a department head meeting. You were supposed to lead it, remember?
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, look, you all had to forgive me. I've been, just so busy. And, I forgot donuts.
I was busy, all right. Busy doing the principal.
Well, I see that we have a new faculty member here. Would you like to stand and introduce yourself, ma'am?
Hightower, I've been head of the English department for 27 years. I was here when it was all white. Those were the days, let me tell you.
Wow. Well, I can see here that we've got a pretty full agenda today. So, why don't we take a break?
Hightower, that does it. You breeze in here, 15 minutes late, totally unprepared, and without the donuts, I might add. You suck.
Just a minute, lady. I am the vice principal.
Yes, if any of us tried pulling that, we'd be severely disciplined. But we don't have the relationship with the boss that you do.
Look at here, you miserable old...
Actually, Ms. Hirschfield makes a very valid point, and I'll take your thoughts into consideration.
Right. Lover boy gets off again.
Actually, I was going to ask Mr. Hightower to serve as proctor for tomorrow's makeup exams.
Tomorrow? But that's the faculty luncheon.
Yes, well, I'm just afraid you're going to have to miss it.
But the steak on wheels truck is coming.
Watch, everybody. This is where she backs down.
And for challenging me, Mr. Hightower, you can add a week of cafeteria duty.
Dang. She's sending you to Oz, dog.
Hello, Regina.
Hey, Steve. Sorry I'm late. I couldn't decide on which video to rent, so I hope you like Anne and the King.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't tolerate lateness. So, as a punishment, I'm afraid that there will be no foreplay tonight. And if you question me, I'll tack on no cuddling.
Come on, Steve. Look, if this is about that faculty meeting, don't you think you're taking it just a little too seriously?
Regina, look at this from my viewpoint for a second here. I am the vice principal. I cannot afford to be embarrassed in front of my underlings.
Look, I appreciate that, Steve, but it undermines my authority if the rest of the faculty thinks I'm showing you favoritism just because we're seeing each other outside of work.
Oh, so that explains why I got to miss my ribeye and big old baked potato.
Come on, Steve, look. I know it seems harsh, but you'll be doing me a really big favor.
Well, since you put it that way, I guess a little embarrassment is a small price to pay for what we have.
You really mean it, Steve? Because it's really important to me.
Look, Piggy, I'm the last person to question who the boss is. As a matter of fact, I think that I have been a very, very, very naughty boy, and I think I deserve to be punished rather rigorously. So, why don't we forget about that video and play, Buck the Blacksmith and Thomas Jefferson's Mistress?
Well, you best go and get away from here now, Buck.
Better come here, girl. Better come here, girl.
Mr. Hunter, you better come right away. Somebody took Big Kathy's cornbread and she's beating down everyone until somebody confesses.
Okay, how many so far?
5, including the school cop. You're the only one she'll listen to.
Okay, settle down. I'll go take care of Big Kathy. You go inside and proctor the test, and that means if anybody cheats, sleeps, or gets naked, I want to know about it.
You got it, Mr. Hightower. Due to an emergency, Mr. Hightower will not be supervising today's makeup exams. Instead, I, Lydia Liza Gutman, will be your acting proctor. Are there any questions?
I have a question. What's proctor?
A proctor is a super attractive authority figure who is given the important responsibility to administer a test.
I got a follow-up question. What's an administer?
The question period is over. Please begin your exams.
Ooh, Sadie, don't you just love this school? Ooh, I can't wait for our child to go here.
I don't know, Vita. Do preschoolers really need a field trip to the Eiffel Tower? You know, when I was a kid, we went to the dairy and McDonald's.
Good afternoon. I trust you enjoyed your tour of Westport.
Hi.
I'm your interviewer, Harry Chin. Make your own joke.
Yeah, hey, nice meeting you, Harry.
Mr. Robinson, I see we have something in common here. Your father is from China? May I ask, which region?
Oh, the south side of Shanghai. Pops ran dry cleaners until he moved Mama, Big Mama, and me to the east side on the corner of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I see.
Well, what you writing there, Mr. Chin?
First impressions, Mrs. Robinson, nothing to be alarmed at.
Oh, no, I'm not alarmed. I'm very calm. No, that's a lie. And so is that part about me being a descendant of a Nigerian princess.
Yeah, I'm not really from China, Harry.
No, I'm shocked. Does this also mean that your letter of recommendation was not written by Colin Powell?
Mr. Chin, I may have lied on that application, but that's only because that's how badly we want our child to go here.
Believe me, Mrs. Robinson, I completely understand. The public school system is atrocious.
Hold up a second, my Asian brother. My wife and I work in the public school system. And there's a lot of learning going on, and some very dedicated teachers who show up every day making a difference.
No, what he means is that we would still like for our child to go here. Isn't that what you mean, Cedric?
I think I know what your husband means, Mrs. Robinson. Thank you both for coming in today. This has been most enlightening.
Well, it's nice meeting you too, Harry. And if ever you over the book of tea, fish sticks on me. Sayonara. Peace out.
Wanted to see me, Regina?
Steve, how could you? You just blatantly defied me.
What are you talking about?
Miss Hirschfield peeked into the exam room and she saw Lydia proctoring the test. You made me look ridiculous, Steve.
Okay. I let Lydia proctor the test. What is the big deal?
The big deal is that Romeo and Bullethead cheated.
That couldn't be. That snitch Gutman would have turned him in. She turned in her own grandmama for an A.
Well, they did. They both got A's and they both got the same answers wrong. You know, you have compromised me in front of the faculty for the last time.
Regina, just calm down.
No, I will not calm down. And I'm going to dock you a day's pay.
Fine.
Well, don't you have anything to say?
I got nothing to say. Because if you expect me to stoop down to your level because of your abuse of power, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But Steve Hightower is a mature professional. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going outside, throw eggs at your car.
The garbage.
Levita Alizé Jenkins Robinson. How long are you gonna stay mad about that interview? Don't you know babies can sense anger? You don't want them coming out all edgy.
Cedric, your big mouth may have denied our child the opportunity to attend one of the finest schools in the city. Now, how is he or she ever gonna win Wimbledon? Cure diseases, win a Source Award without the proper education?
Maybe by going to a school where the people don't think they're better than everybody else. Look, Levita, just because you're carrying the child doesn't mean you get to make all the decisions.
Oh, really? Where'd you learn that? Some fancy public school?
You know, now that you mention it, since I am a teacher, I believe I know something about education.
Huh. And I guess I'm just some stupid administrative assistant who's only good for breeding.
Woman, don't go twisting my words.
Cedric, I just want our baby to go to the Eiffel Tower with the rest of the preschoolers. Is that so wrong?
Hey, Mr. Hightower. Major props on handling the Big Kathy situation. Promising her a trip to the Jiffy Cornbread Factory was sheer genius.
You know something, Lydia? I trusted you to proctor that test. But somehow Romeo and Bullethead managed to outsmart you and cheated.
Ooh, that's impossible. What proof do you have?
Because they both got A's.
Well, maybe they just studied real hard and aced the test legitimately.
Oh, God. Oh, stop it. Okay, stop. Stop it.
I mean, you're right. You cheated, but I don't know when I kept my eyes on them the whole time. I watched them harder than my mom watches my dad around the cute Puerto Rican cashier at the deli.
Thanks a lot for your help.
I'm sorry for letting you down, Mr. Hightower. And just to prove I'm a useful snitch, Jason Peters wasn't really sick today. He was flossing at the mall. That's teen talk for showing off.
Wrong again. Because little Jason was on official school business. He was returning something for me at Williams-Sonoma and picking up a little something down at the Cinnabon place.
Excuse me, Mr. Chen, can I holler at you? You know, I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
My recollection is that you were very clear.
Perhaps a little overly clear. Anyway, I was hoping we could try again.
Well, unfortunately, there's no point in rehashing our earlier discussion. The decision's already been made.
Oh, so it's like that.
Well, actually.
No, actually, my butt. You know, I came down here because my poor pregnant wife has her heart set on our child going to this school. And I was willing to beg if that's what it took to change your mind. Well, now I can tell you what I really think. You sicken me. Sitting up here behind your fancy desk, making people feel like they're not good enough. Education is about caring and inspiring people. So you can take your little award-winning toddler program and stick it up your arrogant, pretentious...
Daddy!
Huh?
What are you doing here?
I'm letting Chin have it right on the chin. What are you doing here, love?
Well, Mr. Chan called me an hour ago and told me to come down and sign some papers. Our baby's been accepted.
Well, continue, Mr. Robinson. I believe you were about to tell me where to stick it.
Did I mention that Lucy Lou is my favorite Charlie's Angel?
Come on, Zeddy. Let's get our name on that list before he changes his mind.
Stanley, I'm going to give you one more opportunity to tell me the truth. Now, how did you cheat on the test?
You know, you smell better than the pretzel place down at the mall, Miss Greer.
Well, Regina, I just got a full confession from Romeo. Seems like Romeo here had to mastermind the entire cheating scam just because Bullethead is so dumb.
That's cold, Romeo.
Don't listen to him, man. He bluffing.
You are denying that Bullethead is dumb?
There's no denying that. Just saying, dude, how could you tell him about the cheat sheet?
I ain't tell him nothing, man. You just got played by Mr. Hightower. First time I got caught in 7 years of high school.
I must say that I am shocked at you boys. Now, you both get F's on the test, and you both have 2 weeks of detention.
Miss Greer, can I serve my detention in here with you? I like it in here.
You better come quickly, Mr. Hightower. Big Kathy's going off in the cafeteria again.
Again? Wait, I was never informed of a Big Kathy incident.
It was a judgment call. I'm the vice principal, so I took care of it. That's why Lydia proctored the test.
Steve, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Because just to see your face broke is worth a day's pay. Now, I'm gonna go down here and take care of Big Kathy. Who's coming with me?
Not me.
No way, San Jose.
Miss Greer, if I calm her down by showing her my chest, can I get out of detention?
I'll knock off a day.
Works for me.
You're a brave man. Good luck to you.
Hey, I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might like some ice cream.
Regina, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. If this is a booty call, technically, you ain't obligated to bring ice cream.
Steve, the real reason I wanted to come by is because I wanted to apologize. When Miss Hirschfield got all in my face, I guess I just overreacted. And as my co-worker, I should have listened to what you had to say. But more importantly, as a woman in your life, I should have known you would have never gone back on your word without a good reason. You forgive me?
Yeah, fine. Just give me the ice cream. Yeah, Big Kathy, she hit me with a flying sophomore. Yeah, I think she cracked the rib.